Hello and welcome to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries playthrough of Ratchet and Clank Remastered for the PS4. Want to be a hero? Want to do awesome stuff? Check out what these guys can do.
They wield like a very large arsenal of weaponry.
Buzz Lightyear! Come in, Buzz Lightyear! This is Star Command! Do you read me? Read you loud and clear! Buzz Lightyear!
Man, I miss the Buzz Lightyear animated TV series.
I miss Toy Story 1. I don't even know if I have a copy of Toy Story 1 I can watch right now. It's a movie near and dear to my heart. But yeah, I thought that Buzz Lightyear was an easy comparison to the Space Rangers in this game.
Right.
The first thing that every Space Ranger must do is select the difficulty. We're going to do normal difficulty because fuck it. And for those of us who are just joining in on the PlayStation mythos, the original Ratchet and Clank, the game that this game reboots, came out in 2002 and looked decent for its time. But I think this remastered
Actually, I still think it
kicks
looks
the
decent
crap
to this
out of
day.
it.
Move it out, Shiv. Oh, yeah. Hero, huh?
Identifying prisoner 117. Shiv. Healing.
Because he's a prisoner, you see.
You think you can break me, Copper? Yeah, I've been in the darkest pits of the universe. Places that would make your bolts rattle. The eternity pits of Sword Doom. The iron holes in your balance. Nah.
Greetings, new fish. I'm
Captain Quark.
Captain
I
Quark.
don't believe it. You're here.
He's not the hero. He is the narrator.
I was talking to you, Zed.
Yes, Captain.
So, new fish, I take it you followed my many adventures?
Of course I have. You're the most famous superhero in the galaxy.
Then why is he in prison?
Words hurt, Solitary Bill.
Yeah, Solitary Bill.
I even pre-ordered the new Ratchet and Clank holo game.
The what?
You know, the game based on that incident with you and that Lombax.
Oh, you must mean the holofilm. Yeah, it's pretty good. If you like all CG.
But Tish.
No, I mean the game. It's based on the holofilm. Look, here's my confirmation email. I'm having it mag shipped to prison.
They're making a game based on a holofilm based on my life? But they haven't even consulted.
They don't need to. You're in prison. Also, meta commentary, meta commentary, meta commentary.
Public in this forsaken place too long, and now, no one will ever hear my side.
I'd like to hear your side, Captain.
You would? Well, then sit
And
down,
so
Mary.
Salieri stayed up all night
Story.
making his long-winded confession to the priest that he did not actually kill Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. This is Ratchet and Clank. 2 names and an ampersand.
An ampersand that looks like a Bitcoin, but an ampersand all the same.
Bitcoin. Well placed, Insomniac Games.
Where do you think you're going?
That way.
Hey, Grim, you're here. I thought you'd be down at the bazaar shopping for gravity coils.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm here. I'm always here. I don't suppose you sneaking out would have anything to do with those Galactic Ranger tryouts?
I just need 1 hour. Come on, Grim. These are the Galactic Rangers.
Yeah,
we're
not the
talking about.
Galactic
I can
Strangers, the
there.
Galactic Rangers.
Until you help fix Mr. Micron's ship. Now get on that boat crank.
And finally, we are in game.
Oh, huh. The original PS2 game did not have this tutorial segment.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
What?
the original PS2 game had you straight up start exploring the fields of Elden.
Look up. Do you see something flash?
What other comparisons have you noticed yet between the PS2 game and this game?
I will
Mr.
say that
Gurdett?
this game looks significantly better than that one does, but at
Check.
the same point, Ratchet and Clank's. I still argue that Ratchet and Clank 1 on the PS2 looks pretty good.
It
I
did
can't
look
emulate
good.
it properly, but it looks pretty good.
I remember I remember watching my buddy play that game very briefly, and I was impressed that it was a PS2 game, and I was probably around like 2016. I was watching him play that.
Smash!
Smash the crates. It is fun,
It is, and you get currency for it.
and it's magnetized.
Okay, supernovas on their own are significantly more destructive than almost anything else that we've ever seen in the universe, barring that of a black hole, which is the end result of a supernova. Why do we have different classes of supernova?
Well, because this is a world that's in tune with not just the immediate galaxy, but the universe at large. I'm sure they have lots of degrees for things. How big is that black hole? Jesus, that sun makes every sun look like not a sun.
Ratchet knew he faced mortal peril. Should he find himself on the verge of death, he'd need to find nanotech to heal.
I used that stuff after a bank robbery once. It healed like 3 out of 5 gunshot wounds.
That's only 60% of your gunshot wounds, dude. That means you still need significant medical attention.
But it worked. Haha.
So we're going to have this backing commentary from Quark and Slick for how long?
Look at him smashing.
The entire game. Captain Quark is our narrator, so I hope you all appreciate, as I do, that I think the voice work for Quark is amazing, because he is a ridiculous character, and I love him. He is going to help anchor you in the narrative of whatever situation you're in, and he also drops narrative when you enter areas after a loading screen. Sometimes. Oh, that is when you're in a mission important area.
Right.
Welcome to the Galactic Ranger Tryouts.
This is Past Cloud attempting to slay the animatronics to see if they also drop nuts? Yeah, it's some nuts.
Hello, recruit. Cora Barlow here.
Bolts, actually.
Show us how quick you
Oh.
can be on your feet by jumping over these obstacles.
Nuts and bolts. Ratchet and Clank. Abbott and Costello.
Always mindful of their surroundings. Hop across these moving platforms.
You want me to say the other thing, don't you, Mr. Cloud?
What is the other thing?
Okay, fine. A Banjo and Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie. Very good. Very good, sir. Well played.
Hey there, recruits. I'm Brax Lextris, and my specialty is brute force.
But there's no and in between. It's just a hyphen.
Man, that was pretty good. Keep moving. It's time to get our hands on some fire.
Our first projectile weapon?
Grab a fusion grenade glove.
Learn how to buy shit, won't you?
Good choice.
It was our only choice.
The Gadgetron vendor. The most pertinacious of all salesmen. Constantly trying to sell you stuff that you don't want.
Oh, look! Cloud has to figure out how the hell to use grenades. So clearly this will not be a
It's all right.
Borderlands 2 scenario.
As evidenced by the large amounts of
Well, I mean, but
sitting around the crate.
you know what makes me more cozy using grenades is when I can see where my fucking character is standing with respect to the grenade. Because in games,
Especially when you actually have an aiming reticle for your grenade. I will grant that the grenades are handled much better in third person than they usually are in first person.
In order to spice things up, we
because in most games I've played actually that use grenades can hurt you. So it's important to know how far away you are from the grenade. You know, by having a character you can use as a scale for distance, not just what is my relative position and what's the angle I'm looking at the thing at, how big is it, and all that stuff that you have to extract that might as well just be given to you, because you can't see where your feet are standing if you're in first person mode. Now, the final trick of the Space Ranger tryouts. Defeat these mooks with all of the lessons you have gained.
So, the grenades most certainly have got the red flash indicating that they are dangerous to you, but I'm wondering if they actually do inflict splash damage to you.
They don't in this game. Grenades
or at
cannot
least
hurt
the
you in
fusion
this
grenades
game.
don't.
Well, the fusion grenades are the only grenades in Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, huh, all right.
I mean, there are. I mean, I can't say about the PS2 game. This game has a lot of weapons. You by the time you're completely kitted out, and you got all your upgrades for your weapons, you have, you know, maybe 15, 16 different weapons you can choose from.
I think classically the PS2 version actually has a total of 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, the savior of Solana, Captain Quark. Hello.
He even has pyrotechnics.
Hello, Captain!
He's on fire again.
I know.
My name is Copernicus Quark, and yes, that was an impressive wall of fire I just walked past. I'm gonna be real with you folks for a moment. When President Vironix recommended I take on a new ranger, I knew just where to go. That's right. We want you.
All of you.
I know what you're thinking. Do I have what it...
Yes.
After all, you may not have prevented Dr. Nefarious from atomizing Illyros City. You may not have stopped Neptune Prague from rendering the entire population of Iridia colorblind. Twice.
Why did he do that plan twice?
Chisel jaw or godlike pectoral region.
Because he thought the second time it would work.
Then you have what it takes. You don't have what it takes.
But I have heart.
Yes, but unfortunately that heart is encased in a weak, muscleless mass of inexperience. Plus there's your history to consider.
Got a long line of citations here. Possession of an illegal gravity report.
Hey, I wanted to high jump.
A black market accelerator.
Willful disruption of the space-time continuum?
That is a funny story.
You're reckless.
He never goes into detail on how he partially disrupted the space-time continuum.
Wait, just give me a
Sorry,
chance.
no time. Galaxy in jeopardy. Get back out there. And remember, you can do anything. As long as you're me. Next!
Asshole.
On planet Quartu.
Dr. Nefarious.
All right.
That scientist who made all of this possible.
We have just met Ratchet,
Just cognitive impairment.
but this is not Ratchet and Ratchet.
Vengeful science.
It's Ratchet and Clank.
I trust you're here to meet the troops.
Sure thing, Embryo.
State your prime objective.
Destroy Galactic Rangers.
State your prime objective.
Destroy Galactic Rangers.
State your prime hub.
Meanwhile, at the Quartu robot creation facility.
Hello.
Defect detected. Preparing for immediate destruction. In 3, 2.
Oh, a defect. Go play, Victor.
Destroy Galactic Rangers. What is your prime objective?
So-
Destroy Galactic Rangers.
So why is Victor red?
This is Victor Von Ion. He is the #1 man for Drek, the guy with the absurdly tall forehead. And this is
You know, the
Clank.
guy that's pretty much modeled after Dr. Embryo.
I know you will find
Yeah, except he doesn't have a... Dr. Nefarious looks more like... looks more like an elf, actually. Maybe a goblin. Probably a goblin.
That with this handy device in his arsenal, he could now defeat the deadliest of forces, gravity.
Gravity is
Pick
not
up
the
the
deadliest
thing.
of force for Clank. Clank gets the ability to just straight up ignore gravity later on in the series, so...
This dude packs a punch. He has all of Ratchet's power in his little robotic fist. But oh no! We are in pursuit!
Oh, you don't get a
slow-motion
dodge
time.
roll, you just get a normal jump.
Useless piece of scrap.
Victor, you have another projectile weapon. Fire it at him.
As
Stop
Victor
destroying
Von
the
Ion
factory!
has underestimated our foe. This tiny little robot is the key to saving the world.
Settle this. Warbot to Warbot.
I'm glad that they brought up that Clank actually is a warbot, because even though this intro makes it sound like he's defective, no, he's actually the most superior warbot to come out of the factory.
Evolution, Morpheus. Evolution. Like the dinosaur. Because of a stupid mutation that made you better at some things while being the same at everything else, you somehow promulgated a whole stinking race of you goddamn creatures.
what seems to be the
That's a paraphrased version of Smith's speech to to Morpheus in the first Matrix movie.
Oh my god, I missed the first Matrix movie. I just watched it again. Actually, I watched the first half with my buddy, and then I watched the rest of it on my DVD copy at home. Like, in the end, it is just a great action flick. Its story gets pretty. I don't know. I don't know if the story.
I think everyone
quite as well as I thought
except
it did.
Keanu Reeves gives a really memorable performance, isn't that?
Look to your left. Oh no, there are agents there. Yes, there are agents there. You are fucked, Neo, but you can be unfucked as long as you follow my instructions.
Not that brute again.
Oh no, not him again. Dear me.
Whoosh.
So, if you and I were Ratchet and Clank, Gerdette, who would you be?
I want to be Clank. Clank has got so much more utility and side content that Ratchet's got. And although Ratchet gets all the physical acrobatics, I am not really into all of the physical acrobatics unless they involve super speed.
Well, I'm not all that acrobatic myself, although I could see myself as Ratchet because I'm an okay shot.
So why can't we be Clank and Clank?
Because it's not called Clank and Clank, Mr. Gerdette. It's Ratchet and Clank.
But Clank
Also,
and Clank would be so much better.
Victor Von Ion is weak to water. Noted. Also, please note that I believe this was the first game that I created my own RRC profile for, so now we can get trophies.
Whoosh! Hold it, he still makes it out of the atmosphere with a blown engine?
Well, you'll see what effect it had. And in the next part...
Galactic Ranger home base.
Destination set. We will never make it, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Oh dear.